Hey, what's up? This is Couch Potato Mike, back in the Couch Potato Kitchen, bringing you another low-carb keto treat. Tonight, I am making bacon wrapped, stuffed chicken breasts. And if you want to do this as well, you're going to need something to put them in. You're going to need an oven that is currently preheating to 350 degrees. You're going to need, obviously, chicken breasts, bacon, seeing how we're wrapping one in the other. You're going to need some baby spinach, some ham, because bacon and chicken is not enough meat yet. You're going to need some tomato puree, and you're going to need some Parmesan cheese. Let's get started. What we're going to do, we're going to take cutting board, thank you, and put some parchment paper on it. Follow me. And then we're going to take one of our chicken breasts. I'm going to put it right on this cutting board. Now, we are going to need to flatten this out. Now, I could use, hi there. Now, I could use a rolling pin, but I never, ever get to use this. It is my meat hammer. So basically, down here, we're going to take this, and we're going to beat the crap out of this chicken breast. The goal is to beat it flat. Now, you're not going to be able to get this completely flat, but you are going to want to get this as flat as you can. Okay, now, to the top of your freshly beaten chicken, you're going to add some tomato puree. Just spread that out like you're topping a pizza. And don't worry, we're using this whole can, and what we don't use, I am going to be tossing. This can was given to me for free anyway, because I have now put fresh chicken juice in the tomato puree. That's my oven preheated. Now to that, we are going to add a layer of ham, some fresh baby spinach, and some grated Parmesan. There you go. Now here's the fun part. You're going to smash all this flat, and you are going to get it all on there. This is why we needed that chicken as flat as possible, because we are rolling this up. You see me rolling my chicken. Now, once we have that rolled, we are going to get some of this bacon here.
Oh, yes.
Some of the mutant bacon here that I have. Dear Jesus. You want to make sure that your bacon does not fall apart into several pieces. So we're going to use bacon from the other end of this. And you're just going to lay the bacon out. Like so. A good 2 or 3 strips. Now, hopefully you have a lot more room in your kitchen than I do in mine. And once you have that, you're then going to take the chicken and that you've just rolled everything around and roll it up in the bacon. And then right in your baking pan. I'm going to be doing 6 of these, so we will be back. Okay, as you can see now, we have wrapped up all 6 of our chicken breasts in bacon and stuffed them with all the stuff that I showed you before. Now, if you paid attention to the first part of this video, I preheated the oven to 350 degrees. Why did I do this? Because I couldn't preheat it to 356 degrees, which is 180 degrees Celsius, because this particular recipe gave me the directions in Celsius. And I am not now, nor have I ever been metric. So 350 degrees is damn near 180 degrees Celsius. I'm not teaching you any more math. I sure as hell ain't doing the Common Core stuff. Don't even ask me, I will spit at you. Anyway, now these go into our preheated oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until all of the meat is thoroughly cooked. Keep in mind, we're dealing with both bacon and chicken here. And I don't know about you, but I don't want my Uncle Sam and my Aunt Ella to come visit here tonight. We'll be back. Now, while that's cooking, now this is an ideal thing, it's a good protein, but it's ideal to serve with something like fresh vegetables or a salad, which I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to use up the rest of that. I'm going to make a spinach salad because I got a big bag of spinach and I hardly used any of it. So I'm going to make a spinach salad, but I want to make a dressing for it. And I'm going to show you the easiest way in the world to make a salad dressing right in your own kitchen with stuff you already have. First thing you're going to need is 3 dish sponges, a mop, a half a gallon of motor oil, and an idiot to hold the phone while you're saying a bunch of gibberish. No giggling. I mean it. Don't even smile. Don't smile. Don't smile, Yamcha. Okay. Yes, I've got a special guest tripod tonight. It is my nephew, Bulma. He is holding the phone while I'm doing this. Okay, Froppy. Here we're gonna go. The easiest way to make a salad dressing, I'm just going to make a simple oil and vinegar salad dressing using olive oil and red wine vinegar. Now, it's basically a 3-to-1 ratio. 3 parts olive oil to 1 part vinegar. And what do you like? Part of what? Basically, 3-to-1. So I'm going to take 3 tablespoons of olive oil. Now, you don't have to use olive oil. You can actually use canola oil if you wanted to. I prefer to use the olive oil. Better flavor, but you can use your favorite flavored oil. And you're going to do 1 part vinegar. I'm using red wine vinegar because I already bought it. You can use white vinegar if you want. You know, seeing as I've already messed up the spoon anyway. And you're going to want to add salt and pepper to taste. Just however much salt and however much pepper you want to use. I'm going to use a little. You don't want to go too heavy on it. And there you go. Right on camera, I made a nice vinaigrette. Okay, so we have the rest of our spinach, and we might not use all of it, but I'm putting it all in there. Me and my wife, we like spinach. I'll save a little bit for tomorrow. I'm going to make a little salad out of here, and I'm going to throw in some cherry tomatoes. You can use grape tomatoes, you can use big tomatoes and just cut them up, whatever. We like tomatoes. So we're going to throw a bit of those in there. This is just a simple salad thrown together of stuff I already had. Then we're going to take some cheese. We like sharp cheddar. We're big cheese people. And the reason I made that vinaigrette instead of like using ranch, which is my favorite salad dressing, is because ranch has a bunch of extra added sugar and stuff into it. And by making your own salad dressing, you know exactly what is in it. So now, I'm going to take the vinaigrette I just made, just pour that right over there. It ain't much, but you're like, couch potato. What are you going to do with that? That wasn't much. Well, I don't know if you remember the 90s or the early 2000s like I do, but at one of my favorite former fast food restaurants, well, actually, they're not a former fast food restaurant. They're still out there. They're just one of my former favorites. They used to have this thing called the McSalad Shaker, where basically you took all your salad and you put it into a cup that you put your dressing in, and then you just did this with it. Now, I am mixing all of that yumminess. I'm getting dressing on everything in there. I hope. This could be a complete disaster, It will be if this lid comes off, but I don't think it will. Let's pull that off. And yeah, that is all over everything. Okay, I initially said 20 minutes, but it actually ended up being in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes. And then I moved it up to the top rack and put it on high broil for another 5 minutes to try to get the bacon done. And then I put it back down here. And here is what we have. Now the bacon's going to come out looking a little bit pale, but you can tell by the cut marks that it actually, because I've been testing it, and it is cooked, it just looks pale. The chicken is nicely done and everything. So, the lovely Mrs. Potato Head is done now. Let's see what she thinks of this culinary masterpiece, or disaster piece. I really hope it's the first one. Let's find out. Here we go. Say hi to the YouTube people, Mrs. Potato Head.
Hello.
And here you go.
Oh my God, y'all, look at this. Okay, I gotta sit it down here because I ain't got no hands. So,
What we have here is a stuffed chicken breast, stuffed with ham and Parmesan cheese and tomato puree, wrapped in bacon, and I have a nice tossed salad there for you with a vinaigrette dressing on it. Let's get a good cross section of that.
that's what I'm looking on.
Ooh, look at that.
Ooh. Looks amazing. Okay, let's see.
Use the fork.
I don't use a fork. I'm
Use
a
the fork.
hillbilly.
People are going to think we're hillbillies.
I just said I was. Okay. That was just a piece of the chicken, but man, I need extra hands.
That's why I said use the fork.
I thought you said use the force. No.
May the fork be with you.
Okay. All joking aside, this tastes so good.
Don't worry, we only got the whole world watching you.
And that's why I do this, folks. To put that look and make on my wife's face and make her make those sounds. There's other ways I can do to make those sounds, but it's not appropriate for YouTube. So we're going to stop right there. I'm going to let Mrs. Potato Head enjoy her dinner and let you know. There's a subscribe button down there. Want you to hit it along with the bell icon so you know when my next recipe is coming up. And please give it a thumbs up. For the Couch Potato Mike YouTube channel, this is Couch Potato Mike, just reminding you, life is an experiment. Your results may vary. See you next time.